the Nifty starts rallying. And now because the premium that we pay for the 24th November for the 18,000 strike call is 220. So the strategy that we have recommended is you go and buy the 18,000 strike call option for Nifty 24th November. The price would be somewhere close to 210 to 220 based on today's closing. The same can be done on Monday. But then you hedge this position by selling to 18,300 strike call option as well. The price would be around 100 to 105. So the net spread is hardly at 10 rupees, and we have a good 24 to 26 days to expiry, and we expect the Nifty to inch towards an 18,200 to 300 like we mentioned. So the target of the strategy would be almost 100. There will be a margin required for this. The margin will be somewhere close to at least an 80 to 90 or 1,000, because this is a combination of a bull spread and a bit more on the hedge by selling two options. So the view that we have is there is a potential that the support of 17,500 in the Nifty might hold, and we would be inching more towards the 18,200 to 300 in the short term. And again, to sum it up, we expect that the banking or the bank Nifty might be in tandem to the Nifty, but then the sectors like automobiles and oil and gas might outperform. So let's say the mid cap pick of Bharat Forge would be the top pick we would recommend even the clients to go long on. Then we have a pick on Bank of Baroda, like Gaurav mentioned. The ONGC top pick, the oil and gas, sorry, the top pick would be ONGC that we feel would be good, and HDFC Limited. So these four stocks on the long side is where we recommend the clients can be trading even on Monday. For the Nifty, when you get into a monthly strategy, try to do a bull call ratio spread like we mentioned, where you buy in one call option of 18,000 strike for the month end, and you hedge that premium because you end up buying 200 rupees as a premium. You hedge that by selling twice the 18,300 strike call option. So the net premium comes down to just 10 rupees. The margin involved would be around around 1 odd lakh. And the target that we have on this would be somewhere close to 100 on this. So more or less, this sums up the basic view that we have. So I'll just go through a couple of things. FIs this time for this series of November has positioned themselves more on the long side versus what they did in the last time was more on the short side. They had almost 85% of short positioning into the index, which is precisely Nifty as well. But this time it is more of a 60% on the long side and just 40 on the downside. The second is the bank Nifty has helped the Nifty inch more on the upside in the last series, and this time we believe that automobile and oil and gas would also assist in the Nifty, and we expect the large cap and the mid cap stocks to help the Nifty inch more towards 18,300. It's not that we are saying that the bank Nifty would be negatively biased, but then we expect that the bank Nifty might more or less be in tandem. The outperformance not be so severe that that might call in for a fresh buying only in the banking stock versus the rest. The four stocks that we like would be Bank of Baroda, ONGC, HDFC Limited, and Bharat Forge. So I guess with this, we sum up the basic crux that we have or the view that we have for the number series. So any queries on this, kindly let me know. We can take any queries if you have on this. Okay, I have one request from Sukumar Burman, which is just speak in Hindi. So I'll just summarize it. ये निफ्टी का जो नवंबर सीरीज का जो व्यू होगा हमारा ये है कि एफआईएस साइड से शॉर्ट पोजीशन जो अक्टूबर सीरीज में हुआ करता था वो इस टाइम कम है. जो पिछले अक्टूबर सीरीज में एफआईएस का ऑलमोस्ट 85% शॉर्ट पोजीशन थे और नवंबर में उनका शॉर्ट के जगह दे आर मोर on the long side, almost 60% as long side. So we believe that ये महीने this नवंबर सीरीज में निफ्टी 18,200 से 300 तक जा सकता है. सेक्टर वाइज हमें ये लगता है कि ऑयल एंड गैस और ऑटोमोबाइल ये दो सेक्टर ऐसे हैं जिसमें काफी अच्छा मूवमेंट या आउट परफॉर्मेंस होगा विद रिस्पेक्ट टू निफ्टी. तो जो स्टॉक्स हमने रेकमेंड किया, वन इज बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा, सेकंड वुड बी ओएनजीसी फ्रॉम ऑयल एंड गैस, third is Bharat Forge from the auto sectors, and fourth is HDFC Limited. ये चारों stocks we expect that ये नवंबर सीरीज में आपको निफ्टी से बेहतर रिटर्न दे सकते हैं. It can be positively biased. और इंडेक्स पे जो आपको स्ट्रैटेजी करना है, जो बुलिश स्ट्रैटेजी हमने रेकमेंड किया वो है 18,000 का 18,000 स्ट्राइक का नवंबर मंथ एंड का कॉल ऑप्शन आपको खरीदना है तकरीबन 220 रुपए, और उसको हेज करते हुए दो दुगना 18,300 कॉल ऑप्शन को आपको बेचना है। तो नेट स्प्रेड कम होके 10 रुपये होता है, बट ये जो स्ट्रैटेजी है जिसमें ऑप्शन बेच रहे हैं तो मार्जिन इन्वॉल्व होता है, तो तकरीबन 1 लाख रुपए का मार्जिन लगेगा, बट द टारगेट जो है इसमें 100 रुपए का है। So I guess if I can summarize that, that would be the Hindi part, and I guess uh, that takes care of that question. So guys, let me know. A lot of time, a lot of queries comes in as to if any mid cap stock. So we would recommend Bharat Forge, and even into the index. If you see the Nifty 50 mid cap, that as an index has shown good traction, and we believe that the index can go all the way to 8750 to 8800. Currently, it's somewhere close to an 8450 odd. So the Nifty 50 mid caps index, we expect that to even go up. So the mid caps in this, at least in the index, can be outperforming. So that would be one call that we have. So if there are any other more queries on the same, kindly let me know. So we'll try our best to answer those queries. You can type it in the chat box as well. So, we can just read it, and so we'll wait for 2 to 3 minutes. If there are any queries, guys, please go ahead and type it in the chat box so we can see. Now we have a query on hotel as a sector. Now, obviously, stock specific, we would not be giving a recommendation at this point of time. Though I believe there is a long call going on in MHRA. We have a long call given by Ajit, if I'm not mistaken, and that is on the stock of Mahindra Holiday. So kindly follow levels on that. So that is one stock that we believe is positively biased. Rest stock specific, you can send us a mail at equity research at Terry, wherein we try to solve the queries. If there is any index based or any other derivative based queries, kindly let me know so we can answer the same. So we'll wait for 2 to 3 more minutes. So guys, any queries on the so-called index, at least on the Nifty or the Bank Nifty, or any strategies, or maybe volatility index, what is the projection we have, or sector specific, as I mentioned. Obviously, automobiles have more stocks in play, but then this presentation was made immediately after the expiry. So we tried to take in more stocks which were showing a positive traction even before the day started today. So if you have any queries, kindly let us know. Okay, so we have a question which comes in. What is your view on overall market coming into the months of November and December? We need to understand one thing, that India has been outperforming at least in the last couple of months with a lot of global queries and worries coming in. But if you see, the major reason why the globe has not really performed is obviously because of the uncertainties there. But then, statistically, if you see for the October series, FIs are sold lesser, I would say, almost 9,500 crores is what they have sold into the cash market, versus it used to be a good 20 to 25,000 odd, and we have not really gone below, let's say, the 17,000 level, if I have to say that. So we believe that there is a possibility, at least for the last concluding months of the year, which is November and December, there is a possibility that the index, especially your Nifty, would be inching more towards an 18,300 and 18,600 as a target. So to answer your question, where do you see the index for November series, December series? It would be the positive side of 18,500. The only flip side, or the only caveat I would say here, is the support now for the Nifty comes down to a 17,200. So it's a buy on dip, and the dip that we say qualifies at 17,200 on the Nifty. And again, as I said, the upside might be a positive of 18,500 on the index. I guess that answers that query. So guys, if there are no other queries, we can conclude this phone call as in with the views that we have given in. And I hope that Monday onwards, the clients can venture into this stocks and sector as a strategy and have the view that we have at least for the November series. Okay, then thank you so much for your time, guys. Appreciate the participation here. And with that, we can conclude this phone call. If there are any queries, feel free to write to us on equityresearch@religate.com. We'll be more than delighted to answer your queries on the same.